Hello judges, this is my video presentation on and about my electronics hobby, including some robotics. So first off, this is my workbench. It's a little dirty, so I'm going to clean it quickly. This is my high current power supply. I use it for some of my projects that take a little more power. Here's the schematic. It's pretty simple. That's the outlets right there. Goes to a microwave transformer that I rewired to lower the voltage in order to give me some more current. It gets rectified to DC and then goes to the output right there. So this is what it looks like inside. You can see the microwave transformer right there. And then we got some full bridge rectifiers to turn it into DC. They get a little hot. And the capacitors just to even out the output. This is what it looked like while I was building it. Lots of wires. And these are some of the projects that I would power with it. We got the HHO generator. Right here, it takes a lot of current to separate that water. And this arc light takes a little bit of power too. So here's the HHO generator, and I'm getting ready to hook it up. Just gotta turn it on, put the leads on. There we go. And I'd like to thank Mark Smart. He helped me a lot with this project, and the power supply too.
Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole! Oh!
So the next project I'm going to show off is the arc light here. It is a little too dangerous to use inside. It gets very hot and emits lots of smoke. So here it is. It's just two carbon rods with an adjustable contact point I made out of a bolt and nut. It's kind of simplistic, but lots of fun to use. So here it is in action, powering it off with my high current power supply. So this is my 100-year-old styled spark gap transmitter. There's a little bit more going on here, so I'll be freehanding the camera. So this is the main part of the transmitter. She's got this high voltage transformer that generates spark at this gap, which is driven by a relay turning on and off. I chose that instead of some electronics because that's how they would have done it back in the day. That clanking noise is just the receiver. Here's the receiver. It uses something called a coherer, which is just this thing here full of metal filings, and those filings stick together when they receive the interference from the spark gap transmitter. And that's how it receives the signals through all these relays which power the hammer, which then knocks on it so you can hear the dots or dashes. This is my oscilloscope, which is going to show the waveform from the transmitter. It's pretty messy, and this is what it looks like when it's properly hooked up, much cleaner. To show that the transmitter and receiver have some range, my brother is going to tap on the transmitter from downstairs, and we will be tuning in upstairs with the receiver. Here it is. It's got antenna and is grounded. Alright, Adrian, give it a go. So that's supposed to be Morse code. This is the Bud Light ion thruster. It uses high voltage differences to propel air molecules, and this is the driver for the transformer that runs it. It's hooked up to a speaker so we can hear the waveform. wasn't able to propel anything in the air yet. Projects like these won me the Engineering Award twice and Metalwork Award once. My biggest involvement in school is probably with the Robotics Club. What we'd do is make robots to compete in competitions representing SRT. Here's us in one of them. The goal is to stack some cones onto the base cones and place them behind the barrier.
That's a tight grip there. Why did he put that down? I don't know. Did he put the list down wrong? Come on. Okay, 52 seconds. Why are they doing opposite? How would he? Okay, head towards the park after this. Okay, head towards the park. We got 30 seconds. That was whose idea was that? We have to put the thing in there either way, so it doesn't matter. I think you're that. What happened to us just being? Try and push it off with the. Oh. Let's push it into. The 13 seconds. Hurry up.
And before the end of the round, we have to park onto our colored piece, as we did.
4 seconds.
Here's another competition where we had to shoot balls at colored flags to make our colored face point outwards. And this is us. We fell down. Mistakes happen. And here's me. I made it on the news in the last competition. Right there. There's me. Pretty cool. This is me on a school trip, Hawaii, in a submarine. And this is the observatory. Inside, there's the lenses and stuff for picking up the light. One of the activities I do in the community is fencing. I belong to the Tri-Cities Fencing Academy, and there's all my fencing mates. This is one of our smaller competitions, which is just in a school. It's in-house competition. I also volunteer at the Maple Ridge Act. I have gotten above 50 hours now, and what I do is sometimes I'm a host or an usher for the theater, and as I also volunteer in the Youth Arts Ambassador Club, I will help out with family-oriented events as seen in this picture. This is arts and crafts for families. I also plan on going to SFU. I was accepted into their engineering program for fall, and I'm very excited, even though it's probably going to be online, but oh well. Well, that's it. Thank you for watching.